This question comes from Stockholm, Sweden. If UV gels continue to cure with UV from sunlight after application, and as you said, about 90% cure is needed to ensure the best properties, is it possible for UV gels and gel polish to reach 90% cure from sunlight after they leave the salon? No, that is not likely, and I don't recommend relying on the sun to ensure nail coatings are properly cured, which is actually what I'm being asked. UV gels do continue to slowly cure with sunlight, assuming the sunlight is intense enough. And that's probably not true for Stockholm, Sweden, so I definitely wouldn't recommend it for those areas. However, this kind of curing usually leads to discoloration, brittleness, which I classify as long-term overcuring. Overcuring can be short-term or long-term. Here's what I mean. For example, using a nail lamp that is too powerful can create short-term overcuring. In other words, the overcuring happens over a short time span. In this case, about 8 to 10 minutes. This type of overcuring leads to heat spikes and burns to the nail bed, which can become infected later. Longer-term overcuring can occur as well. This type of curing happens over days, weeks, or even months after the client leaves the salon. This type of overcuring often leads to discoloration, brittleness, cracking, chipping, etc. UV from tanning beds and sunlight exposure, like for instance while playing golf or going to the beach, can potentially lead to long-term overcuring from sunlight. The effects of this type of overcuring slowly accumulate and may not be quickly noticeable, but will surely become noticeable as the overcuring continues. Now, often these symptoms are leading indicators of service breakdown. In other words, more discoloration can signal more problems are on the horizon, for instance, lifting. How susceptible a coating is to this type of long-term overcuring depends on how well the product is formulated. Poorly formulated products are far more likely to suffer from both short-term and long-term overcuring. So now it should become clear that achieving a 90% cure to ensure the durability and safety of the enhancements should happen before the clients leave the salon. They should not be sent home to hope that eventually the correct curing will be achieved by the sun. That would be ludicrous.